Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. Today in my kitchen, I'm doing some Stinky Boy detergent, and I'll show y'all how to put that together. That recipe's found in Cookbook 2, which is Granny's Farm to Table. I've made this for years and love it. There's a liquid version in Fixins from my kitchen. Today I'm gonna do the dry version, and I can tell you about it while I do it. Years ago, another friend of mine who had two boys who were athletes shared a little cup size of this detergent, or 2 cups. Anyway, I told her then, I said, I can't get the smell quite out of their athletic clothes. Also, with my husband being a farmer, he would have fuel on his clothes or oil that wouldn't quite come off. And she gave me this, and so that's where I got this recipe. You will have to look at your own machine and that kind of thing to see if it's applicable to your type of washing machine. But here's how I do it. I take 1 box of OxyClean, and I'm just going to use my Bluestone canner to mix it up because it does make quite a bit at one time. I take 1 box of borax. Let's see, 4-pound box. I got this at the food line. Over the years though, with the boys playing sports and the hubs being on the farm, this is the trick that gets their clothes the absolute cleanest that they possibly can be. My cousin Brett used to own a nail and hair salon, and he used it on his white towels. You know how color will leak and get on those white towels in a hair salon, and it took it out. So I'm just telling you, it's good stuff. I can't speak for the manufacturing of your equipment though, okay? All right, 1 box of borax, and I'm having trouble getting my nails in there. So I'm just gonna cut it off. Because we're gonna use the whole box. And keep these, because you can use these in part of your, when you put it all in your containers, you're gonna need one of those in a container. So 1 box of borax and 1 box of OxyClean. One box of laundry detergent, Arm & Hammer, okay? Love this. If you can't find this, you can use Arm & Hammer baking soda. I've done that before as well. There's that. Now, I'm going to use the jumbo size of these. It's gained scented booster thingies. They're little pellets. I love these. And I'm going to save that because I can use a you know, siphonal thing, whatever they're called. I can't think of it right this minute. To put some back in there, like if you want to send that with one of your kids that's going to college, so to speak. Years ago, I sent it with one of the boys that worked on the farm named Tyler Wolf, and I love that young'un. And when he went to college, he played baseball. And he had a thing of that Stinky Boy detergent, and he asked for more because one of his teammates had asked him, hey, you got any more of that detergent? It really takes the smell out, that's what I'm telling you. Okay, you can either buy this Zote or like those laundry bars and grate it yourself with a cheese grater, or now you can buy these on Amazon and they're already grated, and it's called Zote, and it's amazing, okay? I'm gonna put one of those in here, and I'm gonna save the other one for another time because this is a big box of Zote. The other one I've used from Walmart is called, it's like a Spanish name, Nespa something, I can't remember. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do today. And all you got to do is mix it up. And then put it in your storage container, whatever that might be. You can put it in a 5-gallon bucket if you want that. But get it mixed up good and break these clots up. And that, my friends, is my rendition of Stinky Boy detergent, dry detergent, on a farm with a lot of boys that have stinky clothes. And they have grass stains and all those things. Stinky Boy detergent, y'all. You will not be sorry if you give this a try. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking, Cutting Up, and Keeping It Real. Bye now.